every captain needs to know their crew, so I think it's time I come down and get to know some of you, but I'm going to get a bit more comfortable.
Hey sailors, welcome back to Cruising as Crew. I am here with the one, the only, Miss Titty, the drag queen.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm wonderful.
You look absolutely fantastic.
I got ready at 5 o'clock this morning.
Really?
No.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I feel fab, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? So when did you get ready?
God, what time are we on? I've been in since, I want to say around 2 p.m.
2 p.m, okay. And
No.
how long are you staying like this?
So, through the day, and then probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock I'll get out. Yeah, so it's a full 12-hour, well, a bit more.
In those
You do the
heels?
math. In these heels.
Oh,
yeah.
right, those boots are fabulous. I want some of those. I mean, not that I could walk in them, but
Well, neither
they
can
are.
I, but the ship rocks and I just fall from side to side and we're good.
So,
Talk to me.
drag queen.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Tell me the story.
Well, I trained as a dancer
Mm-hmm.
originally,
Amazing.
and then I don't know if you know, in Blackpool, a little drag review bar, Funny Girls.
I've heard of it. I haven't been, but I have heard of it.
Yeah, so they were auditioning. I went there, auditioned as one of the shows. So basically, it's a dance show primarily, but there's four guys and then 4 girls, drag queens.
Yeah.
And it's a big, review show, feathers, sequins, high kicking,
Sounds dreamy.
everything you want. It's it's incredible, but it's 6 nights a week. So I auditioned for that when I was 18, just as a dancer, and they were like, actually, we have a position for a drag queen. Do you want to do it? Yeah, sure. The person who I took over had been there for, I want to say 14 years. So they were leading the show. They had all the main. I was like, oh, they'll shuffle it around, so I'll be kicking in the back. But no, they were like, right, you're on.
Really? Wow.
Straight in the deep end, 6 nights a week. So I did that for 3 years, and that.
6 nights a week.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah. So that's why I look about 42, but I'm actually. I'm only 19. No.
Amazing. So you worked there for how long?
3 years, 3 and a bit years.
3 years, and then is Virgin like the next thing, or what happened?
No. So after that, did my time there. Had such an amazing time, and for me, that was like my drag training university.
Okay.
3 years there. Then I moved over to Paris.
Oh, lovely.
Lived in Paris. Did a cabaret there on the Champs-Élysées on Avenue Montaigne, which was the dream.
Everything you think
everything
it will
and
be.
more. To live in Paris, I had to get a job in Disney. So I was working in Disney in the day and then doing the drag at night.
That is intense.
It's, a prince by day and then a queen by night. It was it was full out. So it was about 1.5 years, I think, I managed to do that. But I was like, I'm young, I can do it well, I've got the energy. After that, after about a year, I was like, right, I need a break.
A bit different, yeah.
My face needs a break from shaving and makeup and, so that's when I got into cruises with Princess Cruises initially.
Oh, okay.
Just went as a male production dancer for a break from all this drag and, to have a rest. Loved travelling the world. Obviously, I'm sure you can be a testament to that. Loved travelling the world. Pandemic hit. Everyone's got their own COVID story.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, right, I want something. I still love doing drag. That's my main thing. But then I also love being on ships, and kind of the two came together. Virgin came up, and I was like,
that's made for me.
That's me. Yeah.
Wow.
And here we are. So I was, I'm set. I'm set now, yeah.
You're happy. Amazing.
Happy, yeah.
So how did you apply? Tell me about the application process.
So it was quite interesting for me because obviously there's audition. For the entertainment, most of the casting is through auditions, live auditions.
Yeah.
Myself sent off a video submission. I actually filmed it while I was on board on Princess way back when.
Yeah.
So this was when the company was obviously just starting. Sent off a video submission, didn't really hear much back. And then they, obviously, after the pandemic, when they started up again, they were sending out stuff again, sent off another video. They invited me down to the London audition. Didn't end up auditioning, but more ended up helping out. And
Oh, really?
being a helping hand. Yeah, they were like, well, now we've met you, thanks for coming. We've seen everything you can do already. There's not really much more we need to see. Are you free this weekend to help? I was like, yeah, sure. And then, obviously, a few weeks later, the offer came through, yeah.
Wow. So, and here you are.
Here I am.
How long did you have to wait to get on board?
It was, initially from, that was pre-pandemic when I sent the first, so what's that, just over 2 years. But from kind of when the ball started rolling, it was around, I guess, 2 months.
Okay.
Give or take a few.
Okay.
But because they've never had, they obviously had a diva on from the very beginning.
Yeah.
But they were never on to paying sailors. So when they opened again in Scarlet, there was no drag queen on board.
So you're like at the frontier then.
We are on the front lines with mascara and lipstick, and but myself and Wesley, who's the current diva on board Scarlet, we both in January went to Orlando, rehearsed there. We both flew to Scarlet to install the Diva show, which is currently on board both ships now. We wrote the show, installed it on Scarlet, then I flew over here, joined. I think we joined on the same day actually.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Civitavecchia. And then, installed all the show in here, and here we go. So,
oh my god.
Yeah.
So, how many shows, things, how many things do you have to do? Well, how much time have you got?
Right, yeah. No, it's, I mean, at first it was like, there's not really that much you've got to do. I was like, great, perfect, I'm here, whatever they want. But then after a while, as things came in, it was like, oh, actually, we want you in this. Oh, we want you to do this, we do this. So, obviously, because we're still starting up, we're still... we've not fully installed everything. Yeah,
we're adjusting.
Because we're adjusting to things and hearing feedback and stuff. So the big thing online, and I always get messages about it, is there a Brunch and Dazzle? And I'm sure that's a question on everyone's lips. And the Manor Show, which is the show that we wrote, is kind of overtaken that.
Okay.
Because it's a nicer, it's more of a theatre show. Eventually there'll be food with it. So that's overtaking the Brunch and Dazzle. So we have Around the World in 80 Minutes, which is the Diva show. It's a 2-act show. So we do that, which is the main show, and that is full out.
I bet you're knackered by the end of that.
I slept. I did it last night at 11.
Yeah.
The audience was incredible. The energy. I didn't get to bed till 4, just from being, do you know what I mean? From still being, I was in bed like, waiting to sleep. Yeah. So there's the main one is the show. We will eventually do a bingo with the Diva in the Red Room, which is the big theatre, and it's obviously bingo, but it's a take on it where it's a full production. There'll be numbers, there'll be games, everything.
Yeah.
Bingo with the Diva. We do Scoop There It Is, which is our ice cream game show in the social club. That's what I did this morning. Actually.
Yeah, I love that because I'm like right below, so I can hear.
You can hear me screaming over the mic. Yeah.
Don't you hear?
Yes. And then we karaoke.
Yeah.
We'll be doing karaoke sometimes. We do host dodgeball in the sports court.
Oh, do you do that? Oh, wow.
We get around.
Yeah, you do.
Well, there's a few other things, like bits of happenings here and there. Like the whole happenings cast is obviously, instead of having one cruise director, Virgin's encapsulated that kind of role into 12 or 13 different personas, and that's where I fall under.
And how do you, like, from someone who's actually in that role, do you think it works?
I think I love it. Me personally, I love it, and whoever I've spoken to, because obviously it's a complete new concept for people who are used to cruising and are used to coming on voyages. So when I explain to them, I say, usually there's just one cruise director who's one character. Like them or leave them, that's who you've got for the cruise. Whereas with us, we have an aficionado they're a foodie, or they're a balancer who they're focused on wellness, or the gamer, the doctor, and the diva, and the hostess. If you focus more towards, I'm more towards fitness, I can go and speak to our balancer on board, whereas I might not be as interested in seeing what, eat and drinks we've got. Or if you want to see a diva, you can come up to me and I'll give you the scoop on what I'm doing and where I'll be around the ship. So I think it's nice because it's kind of there isn't a one-size-fits-all for every sailor.
Yeah.
So it's nice because we get more time with the sailors who want to speak to us.
Yeah.
So I think I really love it. Because it must be hard I know cruise directors I've met in the past, they're always running around the ship, they've got places to be, and it's a tough job. It's a tough job, so no wonder why they wanted to split it between,
Yeah, between 12.
12 different people.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, now you can look at it and be like, oh my god, it's a cruise director doing 12 people's jobs.
Well, practically, yeah, they probably will be, yeah.
Wow. So, how often do you have to shave?
Oh god, so the older I'm getting, I used to, in Funny Girls I used to do every other day.
Right.
But now it's probably every day.
Every day.
Because we're in drag every day.
Yeah.
And depending on, the time frame, sometimes it's in the morning, the afternoon, the night. Yeah. Skin sensitive razors,
I was
gonna
say, how do you...
Yeah, so I've really made a point of having good skincare. So obviously with everything, the stuff on board that we can buy, but getting a good skincare routine, moisturising, just taking makeup off with like bio oil it's quite expensive, but it's the best thing for
Yeah.
This is heavy, you know, heavy makeup. So
Yeah.
it's,
The glitter on your eyelids is incredible.
how it's still there, I don't know. It's
Close your eyes.
I'm like, it's
That
probably all,
is just
just about-
unbelievable. Why?
it's natural. I'm natural. I'm like, yeah. So it's, you know, I want to bring every time I do a face, it's an experience for people.
Yeah,
you know?
you want it to be your best every
'Cause
time.
well, I was speaking to a lady on this cruise, and she's like, I've never seen a drag queen before. I was like, in this day and age, that's hard to believe. But
Yeah.
she was like, you are my first, you know, interaction with a drag queen. So I was like, first of all, I'm sorry that this is, I'm sorry that this is your first. But she was like, it's incredible. She's like, I want to book you for my daughter's wedding. I was just like, okay, we can talk.
Yeah. Amazing. And then how long does it take you to get your face on?
To get my face on, God, we had 2.5 hours preparation time. But that, bearing in mind, that's makeup, wigs, tights, nip tucked, everything, you know, snatched. And for me, I can do a quick face in about 40 minutes. But that's just from time of, you know, being used to it. But I do like to take my time, probably an hour and a half.
Okay.
And then about 40 minutes to get out and shower and, you know, get all... Glitter is everywhere, so
yeah, I can imagine.
Making sure to get rid of that. Yeah.
And how long, like, how many lashes do you have on? Is that just one set of lashes?
No. Right now, I think there's about 6 or 7 sets. Just
really, just
stuck on and cut up and glued.
Oh my god!
So after a while, I'm like,
yeah.
If you see me like this, I'm not falling asleep. I don't have the energy to open my eyes.
Weighing you down.
Truly, and when I have to go on the open deck, if it's windy, I'm like, nope. Not doing that.
Oh, do it. Oh my god, yeah. Have you ever had them blow off?
No. They're literally like butterfly wing. Yeah, it's funny to see. But yeah.
Okay, and how is it with like time off on here? Because so for me in the shops, I'll do like one shift in the evening, but then I might have the whole day off. But I imagine with you, because you have events through the day, you just get like blocks of time off. Like you might have 3 hours off here or 3 hours off there. Or...
That's probably the best way to explain it, to be honest, because what we do is not really like a 9 to 5 scheduled job. So for us, we have things all throughout the day. So yeah, like you said, we could be working in the evening. We'll have a bit off here. Like today, I was doing something in the afternoon. Then I've got about 6 hours. Then I've got the evening again. But usually they said to us, we'll have a day off. They said 1 day off every week, but they can't always schedule it, so at least 2 days off a fortnight. So it might not be every 7 days, but at least 2 days off a fortnight, which, when I heard that, I was like, did they say day off? An actual day off? Because obviously with other cruises and other companies, just like you said, every day.
A day off on a cruise ship is like pretty unheard of. I mean, actually, because on this ship we're doing so many port days, I've actually had quite a few days off.
Yeah, no, for sure. That was the thing, like the itinerary I was looking, I think we have like 3 sea days in one of the months we do. I'm like, are you joking? This is easy crazy.
As pie,
Which, like, for you, with the retail and shops, is they're obviously not open in port.
No, exactly.
For us, they don't really schedule entertainment because everyone's off enjoying the
but
ports.
this is it, like sea days are the really busy days for us, because obviously that's when all of our passengers or sailors are on board and wanting the entertainment and wanting the shops open and stuff. So in port,
they can't get off, so yeah.
And whereas in port, everyone's out exploring the port. So for us, it's pretty quiet.
It's pointless to put anything on if, you know, because they just know people won't be there to turn up.
Like, hello?
Yeah,
hello?
I'm just on the mic, like, crickets, and I've got ready for this. But, yeah.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. So how long are your contracts?
So we have, I want to say it's around 4 months on board, but we do have about 2-3 weeks in the studios, which are in Orlando. So
before every contract?
Before the contract, yeah. So we'll fly out to Orlando, we'll rehearse in the space, you know, get training and rehearsals, and then they fly us to the ship. We do the whole ship install for maybe, usually they try and have a handover of the last cast and the new cast. It's probably the same with you, to give any notes and things. Then we on for about 4 months, so altogether just around 5 months. 5 months at a time, including rehearsals.
Yeah, and
which is nice. I love it because obviously with other companies, they're 8-9 months. I think Royal Caribbean are doing 13 months or something.
13 months.
I don't know how they're getting the. One of my friends just got offered I think it was with Mamma Mia. It was a 13-month contract, and I was like, good for you, but I could. Drag for 30 months every day? Nope.
No, especially is she a dancer?
I'd be shaving my skin off. Yeah, dancing.
Because I mean, obviously that's
for the work, it's incredible. But
well, I suppose but that's such a physically job,
demanding,
like so physically demanding. Like surely after a few months, God, I need a break. And all I do is stand in a shop. So if I was like flipping around and spinning and twirling, like I would.
But like other companies have, you know, they have longer contracts, and I know I think it's Virgin's policy. I think that no longer than 8 months on board at a time.
Yeah.
Just for kind of mental well-being. So that's obviously something for Virgin that they're kind of on the ball with that.
You know, obviously for mental well-being, because I don't think it's good for anyone to be at sea for that long.
No.
But also, like, if you've got dancers on the stage and they've been there for 13 months, they're going to be pretty shattered. Like, the show is, you know, and so I just think, just for quality of the production, it's probably best to have, you know, because obviously when you come on board and you're fresh, you're really excited.
Let's go, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Yeah, but everyone knows by the end of your contract, you're like, get
8
me
months in,
off
it's like,
this
I love my job, but get me home.
Yeah, like I am ready to go home, exactly. So, oh my God, I've never ever heard of someone doing 13 months.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they've done it yet, but that's the offer.
Wow, that is intense.
But yeah, so like with Virgin, that was one of the big things for me, is accepting it as short contracts, having a week or so at home and then coming back, and then it's nice.
So if someone watching this wants to be part of the entertainment department, they want to be a Happenings cast member, what's the best thing they could do to apply?
So the great thing about the entertainment on board Virgin is we have such a variety of people that we're looking for. So we have the Happenings cast, which is obviously I'm a part of. It's the cruise director role, so they're looking for all different types of people who are interested in different things. Okay. We have the you know, the Untitled dance cast, which are your I want to say typical cast, but the show is nothing but typical, you know.
Yeah, no, the show's amazing, but
the production dancers.
They are dancers, so
production dancers, performers. The Virgin website, I want to say the casting website is leaveyourlegacy.com. Okay. They also have an Instagram page as well, and they post obviously their audition dates, when they're looking for, but they also, if you can't make an audition date like I did, you can send up a video submission.
Amazing.
There's everything there, so whatever corner of the world you're in, you might not be able to make an audition, you can send something off and be seen by the same casting, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Miss Titty Bears All. This is like
Bears All, yeah.
Pull back the curtain. What do you want to...
What do I want to know?
Yeah.
What is the most common question people ask?
Where does it go?
Where does it go? Yeah, where does it go?
I hang mine up in the dressing room. Yeah. No, it just, yeah.
Is it tape or...?
The two goes up and everything else goes back, yeah. That's probably the nicest way to put it.
And what do you use?
Not tape or glue. I mean, some people do.
Glue?
No, some people do.
Oh, God.
But for every day, there'd be nothing left.
No, oh my God. Especially 13 months later.
Christ, yeah. Yeah, so just, you know, tights and everything will keep it pushed up.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah, because I saw you the other day in a leotard and I was like, wow, you wouldn't know. Do you have a drag queen role model, like someone who really taught you the ways, someone you look up to?
Probably more like icons.
Icons,
like a celebrity icon who I've not met. Not really a drag queen, but like Bette Midler, who is, I mean, she practically is a drag queen, but her kind of performance style and, you know, on live shows, incredible. But any of the, like, you know, Diana Ross and all the kind of the old showgirl style, like even Josephine Baker, just incredible performers from, you know, just a bit from everyone really. But yeah, I like to say my style is, you know, high fashion Hollywood glam, but still stupid. Like you'll find me walking down the deck in like a massive carrot suit or something stupid like that. So yeah,
classy and sassy.
Classy, sassy, but just stupid. Yeah, in the best way possible.
Yeah. Tell me your favourite thing about working on a cruise ship, or one of your favourite things.
Yeah, it'll have to be one because there's so many to choose from. I just love the sea. Okay. I love being, even if we're on sea days or like the sunsets and the sunrises.
Yeah.
My favourite thing is if I have the minute or I have time is to just go on the deck, just peaceful, look at the horizon, see the sunrise. That's by far my favourite. Because sunsets are lovely wherever you are, or sunrises, but something just hits different about being in the middle of the ocean. All you can see, you can smell that fresh sea breeze.
Yeah. Especially if it's a sunrise and it's super early in the morning and there's no one else there and it's silent.
Peaceful. Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And your least Favourite thing?
My least favourite thing is probably the amount of work. But is the fact that it is. I love working. Don't get me wrong, but it is. You feel like you're working.
Like I've always said in my videos, I guess the thing about cruise ships is, like, if you have a job at home, you do your 9 to 5, and then you go home and you can completely switch off.
Yeah, that's
But because on a ship
you live on your job.
You like you
never really
socialise
escape.
with the people you work with, and like they can always get hold of you because you have your device or the phone, and you can have it. Not that people do, you know.
No,
it's
but
not like they're calling
always,
us at 3 in the morning, but you're kind of always on standby.
Yeah, as much as you do finish your shift and that's it. You, like you said, you are always on the clock, or you're always at work, which. As great it is to live on a ship and to work on a ship, like you said, there's never really that. Right, I'm going home. I'm shutting off for the day, and
yeah. But I think that's why like 13 months sounds so
very daunting. I think
daunting. Yeah, daunting is the word, because that's it. It's like you are not going to switch off for 13 months,
even if you're off the clock.
Even if you're off the clock, even if you do happen to have a day off, you're always like.
Well, obviously it's very, very rare, but there's always the case of an emergency or there's things going on the ship you've always got to be on, on form for.
Yeah, so. That's it. Like you've always got to be ready to like not go to drill, but as you said, if there's an emergency, you might have to get your life jacket on and go and do your things. So, yeah, you've always got to be on guard if you're like, oh my God, can you imagine if there was an emergency and you're at the muster station like that?
Can you imagine me sat in a lifeboat with like my life vest and I'm just bobbing along, passing along the food rations, and I'm thinking,
we could use your eyelashes to steer the boat.
Listen, get me on the top. I'll be like, wind's good. No, I'd turn up like this. I can. Don't even put that out there because I'll be like getting ready one day and it'd be like crew alert.
Oh my God,
half a face like.
Well,
like
you would
potato.
Definitely make it more entertaining.
That's it. Really.
But anyway, I think you have answered all of my questions.
Good,
So thank you so much for coming and doing this.
Thank you for having me. And
absolutely.
If there's any questions anyone just want to ask, and
amazing. Well, so if you do have any questions that I haven't asked, or then please leave them down in the comments, and I will ask Miss Titty herself for the answer. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed this video.
Yes.
And
right.
We both got to go back to work now.
That's it, on the clock.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
See you
Thank you
later.
so much.